Good morning and welcome to our daily sports show. Thursday already. Wow, the weekend's close and the sports is starting to hot up. But let me first get rid of my daily routine, getting rid of all the pages that I've opened up. Otherwise, you guys are going to be on a lot of people writing already this morning. But I'm just going to close some of the windows. There you go. All right, that should help the lag. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let me get first into the chat this morning. Let's have a look what's going on. We've got Ronnie, Bernard, Vanizel, Belinda, Dion, Antoine, Bobo, Rose Garden, Rita, Vladimir Trump, Rambo, Surrender, Caitlin Fredericks, Duffy, Madonna, Hunty. Oh, well. Fantastic. Oh, and let me just have a look at that poll. As you can see this morning, I put out a poll. Just want to know what you guys would like to see. And yeah, rugby's still number one. So everybody still wants to see some more rugby. And then we have basketball, football, and even some UFC. We're working on it, guys. We are working on it. Don't worry. We'll do our best. Now let's move on to today's show. Lots to get into. There was obviously Women's Champions League. We got the whole American sports roundup. We're going to talk about some rugby, Eurobasket, going around the world. Got some mountain biking today. But let's start with the Women's Champions League. I hope that everything is okay. Let me know in the chat if something is not right. Yes, the first two games we did yesterday, but last night Barcelona thrashed Wolfsburg in Germany 4-1. That's looking good. And then maybe this is a little bit of an upset because they did play against each other in the Cup on the weekend, the ladies, I think it was the Ladies FA Cup or something like that, or League Cup. And Chelsea won that one on the weekend, but Manchester City ladies bounced back with a 2-0 win at home. That is, for me, a little bit of an upset. But congratulations to the blue half of Manchester, at least your ladies. Well done. Then, I saw Dion this morning. Wayne, how you doing? Nude Wayne also in the house. What? More Nude Wayne should be on a poll. Yeah. Good one. Then don't forget, yes, we're going to have rugby on the weekend. We're going to have the Highlanders against the Reds. We're going to have the Waratahs against the Brumbies. And for all those that don't have enough rugby, we have the Lions against the Bulls tomorrow evening. We're going to have Sharks against Tebre, and then we're going to have our double header. If I get it to go, there you go. So don't worry, going to be a lot of rugby on the channel this weekend. Just check it out. But tonight we're going to have live Eurobasket, Monaco against Fenerbahce. A lot of other games, so we'll be talking about all those games tonight. So join us tonight. Quarter to 7 this evening. Join us at 6:45 this evening, Central European time. It's going to be great. There's the thumbnail for that one. It's going to be a very, very interesting evening in Eurobasket. But we move on to the US sports. As people can notice, I'm kind of quick this morning. Let me just do that. There you go. Because I've got a few things to get through. Don't worry. I'll be there for the rugby streams. Fantastic. Then a lot of NBA. So we're going to do it like that. There was a lot of NBA in the last night. 11 games in the NBA. Let me just get my NBA page out there quickly. So the Mavericks, they lost 131-135 to the Pacers. The Rockets beat the Magic 116-108. The Pistons beat the Miami Heat. Oh my Lord, the Miami Heat have now lost 9 games in a row. Nine. We're on a 9-game losing streak. My Miami Heat. What are these teams doing to me this year? They lost 116-113. The Pelicans beat the Timberwolves. Surprise, 119-115. Zion Williams had 29 points in that one for the winners, and Anthony Edwards had 29 points for the Timberwolves in a losing effort. The 76ers, got thrashed 133-100 by the Thunder. The Knicks lost to the Spurs, surprise, 105-120. Even though Karl Anthony Towns had 32 points for the Knicks, wasn't enough. Mamu Kulea, that's the boy's name from the Spurs, he had 34 points. The Spurs always seem to find people. The Wizards lose again, 112-128 to the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz already been knocked out of the playoffs. The Nuggets in a big one against the Lakers, they lost 120-108. Let me just have a look at the box score. Did Nikola Jokic play? What was wrong? How come the Nuggets lost this one? I see the Nuggets lost this one because the Joker didn't play. There you go. There you go. And Jamal Murray didn't play. So, yeah, the two big boys from the Nuggets didn't play. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. And the Lakers, Luka Doncic with 31 points. He did well. LeBron still missing there. So, yeah, that explains a hell of a lot why the Nuggets would lose to the Lakers. Then the Bulls, they lost 121-127 to the Suns. Good game there from Devin Booker. He had 41 points. Then the Grizzlies got stomped by the Trailblazers, 99-115. And the Cavaliers lose again. 119-123. They've now, after winning 17 in a row, they've now lost the last three. But the hottest team in the league at the moment are the Houston Rockets on an 8-game winning streak. So let me go out of there. But we've got to give it to the young man, Devin Booker. There you go. Devin Booker, the star man of the day with 41 points. The Suns needed that. They just jumped into the playoff spots at the moment. So good news for them. Don't catch a cold. You're talking about, there you go. Then we move on to the NHL. Only 2 games last night. But my co-producer here, my co-presenter here is going to be really happy. Even though they lost, we're going to mention them. The Avalanche lost 1-2 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the Seattle Vern Kraken lost 0-4 to the Wild. The Heat is losing for me. The Kraken's losing for Vern. The world's not what it's supposed to be here. It's not what it's supposed to be. We move on to the Major League Baseball. There was that big game there in Japan, the second one. And the Dodgers won the second game. So the Dodgers starting the season well in the Major League Baseball. They beat the Cubs 6-3. And the main man was Shohei Ohtani once again. He had a home run, doing well, and the Japanese are loving it. The Japanese are starting to take over the Major League Baseball. It's like the Europeans taking over the basketball. The Major League Baseball boys have been taken over by Japan. Then we've got a big little segment coming up with the NCAA. So let's first have a look at the results yesterday. These were the last 2 games to get into the last 64. So Xavier beat Texas Longhorns. My Texas Longhorns. I like the Longhorns. And Mount St. Mary's beat the American University 83-72. So those teams are, they're moving on. But let's have a look at some of the fixtures for the men this evening. A lot of good games in there. Some fantastic games need to be watched there. I'm going to try to see if I can pick up a game there. It's going to be very, very interesting. So those are the games to be watched. The ladies also had some games last night, and Iowa knocked off Princeton 68-63, and the Southern University beat UC San Diego 68-56. So those teams are also into the main part of the brackets. Then tonight, don't forget our big darts. No, it's not darts, it's darts. Our big darts watch along this evening. And we're going to, straight after the basketball, we're going to get into the Premier League of darts, which should be a lot of fun there. So please join us for that this evening. Around about 8:30 Central European time, we'll be switching over. The minute the basketball's finished, we'll go straight into that. Now, this morning, yes, there was sumo. So let me have a look at those results from yesterday. So now let me get into my pronunciation. This is going to be beautiful once again. People are going to enjoy this. Let me prepare myself for this. Takanoshu, he lost to Waka Motohura. Waka Takakage, he beat Tobi Saru. All right, I'm getting there. Gonoyama, he beat Abe. Vernie, what's wrong with this Abe boy? You told me he was good. You told me he was good. What is wrong? Everybody, you support Sky Daniel. Please, don't support my teams. Please, don't support my teams. Kirishima, he beat Takayasu. That was a surprise because Takayasu was at 9-1. He's moved now to 9-2. Daiashu, he beat Ishii Yamamoto. I got that one. Oho lost to Kota Sakura. He needed that win, Kota Sakura. And my man, Onosato, he beat Ura. So, yeah, that's were the results from yesterday. There's somebody missing on that list, and I'll get to him in a second. Then these are the matches coming up today. And the one I'm looking out for is on Onosato against Taka Fuji, is that right? Hope I spelled that. That's the one, that the 9-2 guys. I mean, yeah, that is going to be interesting there. That's going to be really, really interesting, that one. So that's the one we're looking at. You check out the games you'd like. Let me just show you. These are the guys leading. They're all on 9-2. Onosato, Takayasu, and Takarafuji. They're all on 9-2. So these are the main men in the tournament at the moment. But like I said, there's somebody missing, and it is the Yokozuna Horoshu. He had to pull out injured, and that's not good news for the Japanese. I think this, I looked at the statistic. I think that's the last time a Yokozuna pulled out of a tournament due to injury. Was it 1986 or 1996? I'm not quite sure, but the savant Wern will update you on that when he does the sumo update. So all we got to do is say is on the channel here, get well soon. It's actually unfair. These guys are really big, and I've put a small bear there. Let's go big for the guy. Make it look better. Look, get well soon there. We need that Yokozuna back for the next tournament. Vernies was probably pissing himself now because I have screwed up all their names, but it is what it is. Then there's something happening down there in Cape Town. It is the annual Cape Epic mountain bike race. It's one of the most beautiful and, as the name says, epic races that there's around. So yeah, it's the Cape Epic at the moment. And it goes all around Table Mountain and beautiful through the winelands of South Africa. Beautiful race. There you can see this is where they drive through. Good thing there are no more lions running around in Cape Town, otherwise they'd get chomped. But no, it's a beautiful race with beautiful scenic stuff. I watched a little bit on TV yesterday, and I thought I'd just let you guys know that. So this is the result of yesterday, and as you can see, dominated a lot of South African teams in there, but we got Nino Schulter in there with Filippo Colombo, most probably the favorites to win it. There's a lot of good races. I mean, all the top races in the world are in there, but I'll let you know. This is the overall standings for the men and for the women, and well, I'll keep you up to date on that the whole week on how the Cape Epic is doing. But it's a beautiful race there, and in beautiful settings, so I thought I'd just mention that. So that's basically our sports wrap-up for the morning. We did the basketball, we did the baseball, we did the NHL, the football, all that stuff. This weekend, there are all the World Cup qualifiers. There's Nations League in football. I'm not a big fan of international football, so countries, unless it's the World Cup or the European Championships, or maybe even the Copa America. But that is the day. That's Thursday. It's done. It's wrapped. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day, evening, morning, and we'll see you later tonight. Don't forget, join us at 6:45 Central European Time for live basketball. That is a beautiful game there with Monaco against Fenerbahce. And straight after that, we're going to have live darts 180. See you guys. Ciao, ciao.